Welcome back to Frequency Online Maths. In today's class, we are going to solve this nested equation, nested radical, right? So we have square root of x into square root of x into square root of x into square root of x is equals to what? 2. So we write our solution. So how can we solve this question? First of all, start with this square root of what? X. So resolving this square root of x is what? X1 over 2, according to a law in what? Indices, right? So we have resolved this. We are now having square root of x times this, right? So remember, this thing is what? Power 1. So we're going to be having square root of x1 plus 1 over 2, according to product law in what? Indices, right? So we are going to be having, let's add it, 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2, 2 times 1, using butterfly method, 2 times 1, 2, plus 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 2, 2, 2 plus 1, 3 over 2. So we are having this as 3 over 2, 3 over 2, right? So we are now going to be having square root of x to the power of 3 over 2, right? Now, this radical, we are going to remove the radical. So it will now be 3 over 2 times 1 over 2. That's how you to remove radical. If you have square root of a, the same thing as say a power what? 1 over 2, right? So it will now be what? 3 times 1, 3. Remember it's x. 3 times 1, 3. Hey, what is all this? X, 3 times 1, 3, over 2 times 2, 4, right? So we have x power 4. So remember, this is the place we are. So we are going to bring this square root of x times x to the power of 3 over 4. So we are going to have, this thing is power 1. Let's find the LCM. So the LCM will be 1 over 1 plus 3 over 4. 4 times 1, 4, right? 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 4, 4. We are having 7 over 4. So we are going to be having square root of 7. We are going to be having x to the power of 7 over 4. So changing this, we are going to have x to the power of 7 over 4 times 1 over 2. Remember what I told you about the law. So 7 times 1 is what? X to the power of what? 7. 4 times 2 is what? 8, right? Okay. So we are going to be having, remember we are here, right? So we are going to have the last one, square root of x times x to the power of 7 over 8, right? This is power 1. We find the LCM. So it will be 1 over 1 plus 7 over 8. Hope you can see that side. Okay, that's good. So we are going to be having 8 times 1 is what? 8. 1 times 7 is what? 7 over 8. So we are going to have 15 over 8, right? So we are going to be having square root of x to the power of 15 over 8 is equals to, it will now be what? This is 15 over 8. So it will now be x to the power of 15 over 8 times 1 all over 2, right? So it will now be x to the power of 16 over, sorry, x to the power of 15 times 1, 15 over 16 is equals to 2. Remember this 2 now. So what are we going to do? I'm going to multiply this power by the reciprocal so that we make the value of x subject of the formula. So we are going to have reciprocal of 15 over 16 is what? 16 over 15. Remember is equals to 2. So x is equals to this, we cancel this. X, wait. So x is equals to, okay. We do not remember to multiply this one by the same reciprocal. Sorry. So x is equals to 2 to the power of 16 over 15. So this is the value of what? X. So remember, you multiply both powers by the what? Reciprocal. Thank you for watching and may God bless you. Bye bye.